I think the most successful thing about the walkout and everything leading up to it was the board meeting, where we had everybody and the Board of Ed. We stuffed the Board of Ed, and we had to move to the auditorium.
I guess basically when I came back to school following break and there was the whole assembly and the outcry following the assembly, or excuse for an assembly, however you view it, I started kind of questioning people, you know, to get their reactions to it, and I started talking with administrators in the building, head of social studies department, teachers who were supposed to be involved with the original assembly program to try and find out, you know, what happened. And when I realized that that a lot of what the formal administration was saying wasn't necessarily accurate, that's when I spoke with the different people in MLK and kind of got on board and tried to, I guess, get as much support on board with them as I could bring.
Day in and day out, you disrespect us by giving us a principal who does things which are racist and inhuman. David let me offer proof. She once said to me, Danielle, you and I both know that there are two schools in Columbia, the one you belong to and the other one. I went to one high school, and there is only one high school. I will not stand here and allow you to put principals in place who say things such as that. We are here tonight to demand that you stop talking and start being active.
The HSA, which has been an excellent parent group, they help us with lots of events. They had a roundtable planned for that day for something like 6 months. They have roundtables, I think, once a season.
I think everyone who attended the roundtable that night thought that they were going to get answers and that for once everything was going to be exposed and explained.
Boy, this is a big group, and we want to move to small group discussions. Basically, you'll stay where you are, and we want to look at what should be a collective vision for CHS.
Sitting down and being at the roundtable, everyone soon found out that it was this choreographed kind of meeting that had topics that were completely irrelevant to the environment of the school and things that were happening in the school.
So we're going to ask you to work at your table answering these questions. What is the collective vision? What goals should we be working toward between now and 2011? We want you to list 3 goals. And what can we do over the next 5 years to realize this vision and this goal?
People wanted to hijack that roundtable.
This isn't our job to come up with ideas.
That's what we thought we were coming for, what that woman just said.
I don't know where you got that idea. I hear what you're saying. But the program that is planned is the one that's on the agenda.
That's why I accepted that.
You know what? Small group discussions, if there are issues you want to discuss in a small group discussion centered around what was planned. Now, excuse me, I have the floor. If we want to have another forum and we can get a group of people to work on that, by all means we will do that. But we are going to follow this agenda. So I appreciate anyone who wants to work within the framework that has been established. And if not,
Inflexibility.
you know what? Excuse me. I'm not yelling at you. Don't even yell at me.
Sit down.
I'll give you the microphone. Actually, we're going to proceed. Let's just small group discussions. You know what? I'm not empowering this district.
Abandon your plan and deal with what is.
That's not.
What is.
Everybody hears you, but guess what? We're sticking to the agenda. So, if you'd like to leave, I really would invite people to leave, but we are going to work on these issues, and we will Anyone who wants to work on another forum to address the issues that you think we should address, at 9:05, we'll have a work session. Okay? Thank you very much for your cooperation.
There is, though it's important to have protests where you feel like you're disenfranchised, this roundtable was something totally separate, and it was the wrong spot for protest.
Okay, table 2.
Nobody wants to talk about issues. Everything's fine.
You know who I blame for all of this? I blame Mrs. Collins. She should have stepped up, and she should have. You know
Why didn't she say anything?
You want to know why?
Because she's afraid.
She's afraid. She's afraid to get attacked.
They want to paint you as person. They want to say you because of the color of your skin. You're just going to ditch. You don't really have any political integrity or academic integrity. That's what they want to do. So do not, I beg of you, whatever you do not live up to that bullshit.
The majority of the group left and went to the classroom and had their own meeting with board members in there. Board members were there, and parents were there, and teachers were there. And then another small group of parents and whoever else wanted to stay stayed and got in groups and came up with the plan.
I just want to break out now because that's why I'm here. Because I want to know what's going on. I want to know why, and I support my child. If she feels that she needs to walk out, then fine. But there's some other issues that's also been that our young people are undergoing here. This environment of correction. This is not a prison. This is a school, a place to come and learn and grow. And the adults here, the teachers, I don't send my child here for you to raise my child. I send my child here to get an education. I raise my child at home.
The other roundtable, they sort of finished their agenda. We got some great ideas on the table about maybe getting a junior board member. I was able to talk to Dr. Hiroshak during the split because it was like, you know, chaos. And I was like, oh, well, here's an opportunity. This guy's got to answer some questions today. And they sort of just like, sort of stoked the fire, getting ready for the walkout.